ease, relax song is Moondance from the 1970 Van Morrison album of the same title. And I have to say, this song, I'm doing this one for you, honey. This one's for my wife. It's her favorite song ever, and probably will go down as our song. Moondance is a classic romantic song. Wasn't released as a single till 7 years after its original release in 1970, and its jazzy warmness is just a tribute to the direction that Van Morrison was headed at the time. We're going to do an acoustic version of this that's, obviously we're not going to be able to do the walking bass and the flute, and some of the neat moments in this song are going to be missing, but I think it's worth taking this one on. It's a beauty. Here's Van Morrison, Moondance. Who doesn't love that jazzy feel to Moondance? We're going to have a lot of fun learning a nice acoustic version of this. There are 6 chords that make up the balance, the 95% of the song. So I'm going to show you those 6 chords right now. And I think what we'll do, we don't usually do this, but I think I'll show you the remaining 4 chords later on in the lesson, because they only pertain to the very end of the song, the very last line. And they're a little bit different, they're unusual chords. So we'll save that and show you those later. What I will show you now are the 6 chords that make up 95% of the song. And they are an open A minor. Now you're going to play a B minor sus4. And it sounds complicated, but it's incredibly easy. All we're going to do is take that A minor chord formation and slide it up 2 frets. 1, 2. Okay. We're still playing the open high E string as in both chords. Remember that? A minor, slide it up 2 frets. B minor, sus4. Go back to the A minor now and just lift up your 3rd finger, and you've created an A minor 7 chord. You need that A minor 7. If we could slide that up and get the right sound, we would, but we can't. We need to make a B minor 7. We have to bar the 2nd fret, and then we play that same chord, that A minor 7 chord, but we have to play it with our 2nd and 3rd fingers because we're using the 1st finger to bar. So bar the 2nd fret, our 2nd finger is at the 2nd string 3rd fret, and our 3rd finger is at the 4th string 4th fret. B minor 7. You also need a D minor 7. Nice easy chord to play, just barring the 1st fret of the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd strings with our 1st finger, and then adding our 2nd finger to the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. And the 4th and 5th strings are open there. Okay, and then you need an E7 chord. So that's just an E major chord, regular E chord, open E, and we're going to add our pinky to the D note of the B string. That is the 3rd fret of the B string. That's an E7. So the 6 chords that make up 95% of this song: A minor, B minor sus4, A minor 7, B minor 7, D minor 7, and E7. So let's get started, because those are the 6 chords we need to feature here. All right, let's call this first part of the lesson, we'll refer to as the intro and verse part 1. And this is just a cycle through 4 chords, the same chords I gave you a taste of at the beginning of the lesson. It's an A minor, B minor sus4, A minor 7, B minor 7, and we just cycle through them. Okay, I'm going to show you how the right hand is handling that sort of jazzy rhythm. Okay. Pretty simple. And we're going to cycle right through that. Let me play that. I'll play an intro, and we'll add the chords on the screen and a vocal so you get a feel for the intro and verse part 1. Okay, including the intro, we're going to cycle through this chord pattern 10 times, and that'll get us to the end of verse part 1. Here we go. Well, it's a marvelous night for a moon dance with the stars up above your eyes. A fantabulous night to make romance neath the color of October skies. All the leaves on the trees are falling to the sound of the breezes that blow. And I'm trying to place to the calling of your heartstrings that play soft and low. All right, well, let's call this section verse part 2. And this time we're going to cycle through a D minor 7 and an A minor 7. Back and forth, back and forth. And then at the end, we have 3 hits on the D minor 7, 3 hits on the E7. But the whole section of the verse here cycles through D minor 7 and A minor 7. Let's take a look at how the right hand is accomplishing that rhythm. All right, let's do a little playthrough of that section. 1, 2, 3. You know the night's magic seems to whisper and hush. You know the soft moonlight seems to shine in your blush. All right, so other than our final chord sequence, which I haven't told you the chords for yet, there's only one more thing to accomplish here, and that's the chorus. And the chorus, again, is just 2 chords repeated. This time it's an A minor and a D minor 7. Okay? With an E7 at the very end, a quick single hit on the E7. Okay, this rhythm. And then we're into verse 2. All right, so let's do, again, a quick playthrough of the chorus section. 1, 2, 3. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? Can I just make some more romance with you, my love? All right, just before we get to that closing sequence, there is that little section that plays through. It actually plays through the sequence 6 times. The verse sequence, and there's the final singing he does before he sings the last line. So let's play through that with that vocal, and that'll give you all the pieces you need except for the ending, and we're getting to that. Here we go. 1, 2. One more moon dance with you. right, we've mentioned it a few times. Let's get to that ending run of chords that finishes off the song. You know the part that goes, can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? Okay, so what we're going to play there is a different A minor 7, a bar A minor 7. I'm going to bar the 5th fret, and then as if to play an A minor bar chord, except without that pinky finger on it. In other words, your 3rd finger is going to be on the 5th string, 7th fret. And that's the A minor 7 chord right there. Slide that whole thing down 2 frets, and we're going to play a G7 6 chord. And the way we do that is we just add these 2 fingers here, the 3rd and 4th fingers. The 3rd finger is going to the 3rd string, 4th fret, and the 4th finger is going to the 2nd string, 5th fret. Neat chord. And it basically, we can just slide down the A minor 7 and then add those 2 fingers. Okay, and then again, 2 more frets down becomes what's known as an F7 6 chord. So, can I just have one more moon dance with you? That's an E minor and a D minor there at the end. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? And we finish up with an A minor 7 chord. Okay, playthrough time. We're going to modify the playthrough a little bit here. Moondance is quite a long song, and because we've done so many pieces of it already, I think what we're going to do here is pick and choose a little bit. So rather than do a repeat of the first verse, which is what he does, we'll start off with the 2nd verse, and then we'll go into that little, we'll go to chorus, and then we'll go into that little section that we just learned with the 6 times through on the one more moon dance with you into the ending. So it'll be 2nd verse, chorus, a little connector section there, and then the ending of the song. All right, let's do it. 1, 2.
Well, I wanna make love to you tonight. I can't wait till the morning is come. And I know now that the time is just right, and straight into my arms you will run. When you come, my heart will be waiting to make sure that you're never alone. There and then all my dreams will come true, dear. There and then I will make you my own. And every time I touch you, you just tremble inside. And I know how much you want me that you can't hide. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? Can I just make some more romance with you, my love? One more moon dance with you in the moonlight on a magic night. La 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 la, in the moonlight on a magic night. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love?
All right, fine-tuning for Moondance. The first thing of note is the chords. There's a chord I've never played in my life, that B minor sus4 chord, which is a very, very cool chord, and also some of the minor 7 chords, and then even more interesting, those are very, very cool chords. So we've introduced ourselves here to some interesting new jazzy style chords. The rhythms are slightly different for each section of the song, so spend some time with that. A slightly different strumming pattern as the song goes through its various sections. Not the easiest song to vocalize, but a very difficult song to change keys in, so we went with the original key on this one. Hey, learn this one and play it and sing it for somebody you think highly of. Be romantic. Van Morrison, Moondance. We'll see you next time on Song Mentor.